Hey, it's Jeremy here with Red Hawk Coaching, and the next module we're going to dive into is how to get a life. And what I mean by that is we're going to create a schedule. See, successful people know how to utilize and manage their time at the highest level. And so what we're going to do is use an acronym of LIFE. And I'm going to give you strategies here in the next few minutes that are going to help you hone in that skill of building, developing, and living by, most importantly, your calendar. When you can do this, you're going to see the results in your business skyrocket. We're not going to allow for distractions. We're not going to allow for people to come in and take our time. It's going to keep us focused on the things that are most important, which drive our business every single day. Let's jump into this module right now. Hey, it's Jeremy here. We're going to get into building a schedule. See, the only difference between you right now and somebody that might be highly successful is those that are highly successful follow a schedule. And I'm going to give you an acronym that's been shared with me over the years, the acronym of LIFE. And this will make it very memorable, and it'll provide you a strategy that's going to help you be effective in scheduling out not only your business, also your life. So the first thing you're going to include in your schedule is keeping the end in mind. And what I mean by that is bedtime. The next thing you're going to put in your schedule is your wake up time. Now, what is the difference between the end time and the wake up time is you know how many hours of sleep you need to wake up that next day and really be productive, really be at your best. For some people, that might just be 4 hours of sleep a night. If you're like me, I'm a big baby. I need that sleep 7 to 8 hours so that I can be fully functional that next day. So put your bedtime in, your wake up time, and then base that amount of time on the sleep required to be productive. The next thing you're going to put into your schedule are the things you cannot move. For example, when I schedule my coaching appointments, my clients know that those coaching appointments cannot be moved. They are a rock in their schedule. This could be a team meeting. This could be a training event. This could be going to a conference. Those things that they're not going to call you up and say, hey, would this time and place work best for you? These are things that are going to be scheduled. They're rocks. They're things you cannot move. Vacation is a rock. Put your vacations down on the calendar and keep those. Schedule your trip, where you're going to go, buy your tickets in advance so that you know when you get to that time in your calendar, you can go celebrate and have that time of relaxation, rejuvenation. A vacation is a rock. All right, now we're going to jump into the acronym. And what you're going to notice is that I'm not going to talk about business until the end. And I'll let you know why that's important. So the first thing is we're going to start with love, L. And that is time to be spent with those that you love, your spouse, your children, your family, your friends, those relationships that are important to you. See, because at the end of the day, you might have a successful business, but you have nobody to celebrate it with because you forgot to schedule that time with those that were most important to you. Improvement, I. These are going to be the things that are towards your self-improvement. So it might be reading a book. It might be journaling. For me, it's reading scripture. It's learning something new. I'll jump onto YouTube and just search something random to learn for that day. The purpose of that is to stretch your mind and to get you to continually to grow and to think differently and to improve. Next is going to be fitness and nutrition. F, you've got to schedule time in your day to focus on working out and having that energy that's required in order to be successful. If you're not healthy, you're not going to have a lot to give. So you've got to work on yourself. This is the self-love part. You've got to take care of yourself as far as making sure there's some sort of exercise or physical activity that takes place every day. And if you don't have a coach in that area, find somebody that can help you. If you've never done it before, or ask your coach if they're capable of keeping you accountable to that. And then knowing that fitness is important, nutrition is even more important. It's probably 80% of the whole package. is you can't outwork your nutrition. So make sure that you're eating great things that fuel your body to help you make it through the day. So scheduling your time to work out, scheduling snacks on your calendar, scheduling times to take water breaks throughout the day so that you can stay hydrated. The better your energy level is, the more you're going to have to give back to the business, the more you have to give back to the relationships and the people that you love. Last but not least is the E, and that's economic. And that's your business goals, your daily goals, the activities that need to be on your calendar that need to take place every day. Those things that are business building that need to be scheduled on your calendar. And everything, by the way, goes on the calendar, whether it be, you know, your personal life or your business life. But this is the talking specifically to the business activities that need to be on your calendar. If it's not on your calendar, those activities, I guarantee you, will not happen. So in the world of real estate, what is one of the most important activities, economic activities you could have on your calendar? And that's lead generating every day. It's going and putting gas in, you know, think of it as a car. It's going and putting gas in that car so that you can drive down the road. If you run out of gas, you're not going anywhere. And so the fuel in your business is the prospecting daily for new business. Now, let's go back to the beginning. I'd mentioned, we talked about relationships and we talked about self-improvement and fitness and nutrition. And then we finally got to economic. That was only after we scheduled our rocks, which we could not move, and our bedtime and our wake up time. Why did we put economic last? And that's because if all those other things that come in advance of the economic portion of your calendar don't take place, you're just not going to be in balance. And I'm also going to challenge that you probably won't have a very successful business. You're always running out of energy. You're always running through relationships, all different things that may be happening because you haven't put any focus or emphasis on those things in your life. In order to have a successful and a big business, you need to be fit. You need to be working on self-improvement. You need to work on the relationships in your life. You need to make sure that you're getting a good amount of sleep so that you can face the next day full of energy and ready to take it on. So life, love, improvement, fitness, nutrition, economic, and those only come after scheduling your rocks and then your bedtime and your wake up time. Go implement this simple strategy to go build out your calendar today. I want you to take time today. Don't wait till tomorrow to start planning out your next week. In my life and in my business, I'll schedule in detail. I'll look at my calendar on Friday and I'll look into the next week and I will detail out my calendar for the following week using the L.I.F.E acronym. So I trust this helps. And I know it'll help. I know it'll make a difference. This is stuff that they will not teach you typically at your brokerage, or I know for sure not at real estate school. Yet it's one of the most important concepts that you can get is operating from a schedule. It's one thing to go build out your schedule. The other thing is to go out and actually implement it. Those that are successful have a schedule and they implement that schedule. So I trust this helps you today. Work on that, build it, go to the Facebook group, share what you've learned, share maybe an aha that you've taken away. An aha is something that you've learned that's possibly new. Share that in the group so that I know that you're getting this material and that you're more importantly implementing it. Have a great day.